Alright, and welcome back to another Katawa Shoujo. Oh yeah, as I forgot to mention in the last episode, I started using the two black bars instead of the blue bars. It's probably easier for the eye, for the different contrast. Yeah, and we'll continue. It doesn't take long for us to arrive at the door to the warm-looking room, apparently situated in the center of the floor rather than either wings. Ladies first. She gave an appreciative smile at the gesture, taking the lead as we file in. To the left of the wooden library counter, with the library proper being on the right, it's easily dwarfed my old school library, with the distinct smell of old school giving the place an almost old world air. There don't seem to be a lot of students here, considering the time. It isn't a big surprise. Everyone's probably either in the school grounds or the dorm. Yuko, are you here? She says it to thin air, since the library doesn't seem to be present, and of course Lily can't see this. What's unexpected is that it draw a reaction. Something from underneath the counter does against it, followed by a quiet wail. Oh. The origin apparently the librarian quickly crawls out and bounces up extremely rigid tension. Hi, Lily. How can I help you? Her voice is strained in a faintly attempt to sound casual, and she's rubbing the back of her head. Good afternoon. What happened just now? I heard a strange sound. It's nothing. I just hit my head. See, I dropped an eraser under my desk, and while I was looking for it, a pencil dropped it, and when I was looking for both of them, you came and surprised me. Are you alright? I'm sorry, I couldn't know. It's okay. Sorry for making you worry. This is nothing. I had worse happen to me. She quick to reserve Lily's apology, almost frantically trying to push aside the possibility that she could be in any way inconvenienced by bashing her head on the counter. Yes, worst thing have happened. The girl fidgets with her fingers as Lily doesn't seem to drop her concerned expression, and then she shuffles some paper around the counter for no reason. A little shorter than Lily, repleted with glasses, freckles, and very troubled look, she seems to fit a library perfectly. Ah, Lily, did you get my message? Matches? Oh, the two imported books that arrived. Right, they finally came. I can't believe it took so long, but amidst her celebration, particularly for managing to change the topic, I'm sure she noticed me from the corner of her eye and freezes on the spot when she does. Oh no, I'm sorry for not noticing you before. Did you need to check out a book or return one? I'm sorry. The way she can so quickly shift between moods is a little unsettling. He's with me, Yuko. This is Hisao, a new student. Hisao, this is Yuko, the school librarian. Pleased to meet you. Hisao, right? Hisao. Pleased to meet you too, Hisao. For a second, she visibly attempted to engrave the name on her mind so she wouldn't forget. Yuko often arranged to import fortune books in Braille for me. Would you like to tell Hisao a little something about the library? Lily, Lily innocent suggestion is met with an expression of abject terror. Please Lily, I can't. I don't know what he could be interested. This is too much responsibility. How's it any responsibility at all? I don't get her, but her objection is so sincere, I don't doubt for a second that she would rather disembowel herself on the spot than tell me where the light novels are. But... So, there are lots of books in Braille right here. I tend to save the day by asking the first thing that popped into my head. It seems to work at least partially, as Yuko seems to not exactly relax, but at least look slightly less tense. Well, I think about a third or fourth of Yamaku library is either in Braille or audio. Makes sense, given all the blind students that be here. If only that, how come this library is so big in the first place? Well, we get lots of new books regularly because the library is accurately endowed. That's probably why. I spend more on new books than on my salary, and then I have to organize and shelve them all. It's so troublesome. They weigh so much. I wish I can quit the job. A very awkward silence followed this repetition of too much information. I'll go check the aisles then, if you don't mind. It's probably best for all of us if she doesn't keep talking to me. Very well. Meanwhile, Yuko, I will have those books if it's alright with you. My first impression was right. The library is surprisingly big. Ambling down the narrow aisle, I studied the spine of books in random order, occasionally sliding one out to read the blurbs, taking it with me if it looks good. In a few moments, I have a respectable stack of books in my arms. I guess I'll never be stuck for choice in here. The normality of the library sinks in. Sure, there are large print and braille books scattered throughout, but it is what it is, a library. It's as if the call moved from the route I had tea with Lily and snuck with us in here. Unless it was here to begin with. Something about that put me at ease, just like before. I reached the end of the aisle and find a collection of desks set up for study or personal reading. Going a little further, though, I discovered a nice and quiet corner at the back. While the rest of the library has the odd students sitting at the desks, either reading or stealthily sleeping, the back is pretty much deserted. As I glance around, I see someone who I recognize sitting on one of the several beanbags. It's the dark hair girl from my class, the one who snuck out of the classroom earlier. She's reading a book, keeping it close to her face, which make her look like she's really into it. From the way she was acting today, I had pegged her as more of a delinquent than a bookworm. In fact, her mysterious appearance from the class raised all sorts of whys in my head. Intrigue flows slowly but surely towards the surface, and before I know it, I'm walking towards the mysterious long-haired girl. I guess there's no harm in introducing myself, as I would with anyone else. She's a classmate after all. Walking over to another beanbag, I take my seat and lay my books beside it. The girl starts looking scaredly up at me from underneath her fringe. This is the first time I've seen her this close. Underneath her long, dense bang, I can see that part of her face, at least a third, if not half, is pretty badly scarred. My eyes are immediately drawn to the scars, subconsciously peeking past her hair until they met her own eye. For a second, I am shocked and diverted my eyes to the book in her hand before I realized that looking away would probably make it worse. It takes too many seconds to collect myself, and I remember what I walked up to her. It takes too many seconds to collect myself and remember what I walked up to her for. Let's save here. If I remember, this is a crucial choice in order to talk with her. I don't remember which one it was, but I'll probably do this one, if I'll be honest. I'm not the type of person to introduce myself. Sorry, I didn't mean to start you. It's okay. Nope, that's a terrible voice. It's okay. The girl certainly doesn't look like it's okay, but I'll let it slide. So, do you mind if I sit here? She seems to be very uncertain whether it's okay or not for me to sit. But finally, she nodded just a little. Oh, okay. I take the seat next to her, and she hides herself behind her books. Life of Pi. Never heard of it. So, sorry again for studying. I'm Hisao. She looks up from her books, stalling a little before replying. I know. I know. We're in the same class. We're in the same class. Her speech is stilted and so quiet that it's barely audible, even in the still library. Somehow, I think that my delinquent impression of her was wrong. Hanako. I'm Hanako. I resist the urge to say, that's a nice name, just to have something to say, but really, it's the only thing I can think of. I feel like an idiot. Everyone here must be used to being different to each other, and here I'm being bothered and fussed at about that kind of things. Don't let me interrupt your reading. I'll just check these books if you don't mind. She nods a little and sighs a sigh of relief. So I try to read the covers and the introduction of the books I picked up, and she buries her face in her book. Uncomfortable silence consumes us. My eyes still wander to her direction, and I sneak peeks at her flowing hair and scar is hiding. After I realize that she's doing the same and only pretending to be immersed in Life of Pi, her gaze is not inquisitive at all, though. It darts around like a scared rabbit. When our gaze finally met, the chain reaction is unstoppable. She stands up forcefully from the beanbag and takes a deep breath. I gotta go do something. Without warning, Hanako takes off and runs towards the counter. Her hair, like takeoff, catch me so off guard that I don't manage to go after her until she has a good head start. By the time I reach the counter, she is nowhere to be seen. Lily and Yuko are happily chatting away. Knowing that I won't be able to catch Hanako myself, I approach the girls. Hey, did you see notice a girl run past you? I forgot. Maybe. What did she look like? Long, dark hair, kinda shy. She had, some scar on her face. You wouldn't be talking about Hanako, would you? Yeah, that's her. I saw her reading and tried to talk to her, but I think I scared her off or something. Oh dear. Yuko, will you excuse me? I had better try and find her. Sure. I'll just hold on to these until you come back. What's going on? I'm sorry, but I have to explain to you some other time. Right. I'll see you later then. Lily hastily grabbed her cane and hurries out of the library, leaving me alone with Yuko. I don't think I'll ever get the hang of this place. Did I do something wrong? What did you do? Nothing. I was just looking for some books and then she got this fit and ran off. The most offending thing I could think of was that I might have... Oh, yeah. The most offending thing I could think of, I might have looked at her general direction a few times. Well, she is a very timid girl. You have to be very careful around her. She can be very jumpy, I think, and not accustomed to talking with other people. Isn't that a bit strange? I wonder. It's just how she is, I think. Yuko doesn't seem all that convincing. Then again, maybe there's just the norm around here. Everyone has their own problem, or else they wouldn't be here. But how should I deal with these people? Forcing myself to act over casually, only making me feel phony. Like I was supposed to be ignoring the elephant in the room. Yuko fidget looking like she wants to say something to that, but resists to it. Oh! My game! Oh, there it is. It's back. I think it's an elephant, only if you feel that way. Sorry. I forgot the voice. I guess she doesn't have a good sense of self-restraint. It makes me smile, and she blushed heavily. What? Did that sound stupid? No, it sounds really wise. I guess you're right. It's more about me than anyone else. Neither of us has anything to add, so Yuko filled the silence by shuffling some paper around. People who have paper on the desk really like doing that. Did you find any books? I should be closing soon. I mean, this library should be closing soon, but I have to do it. I hope it's not too inconvenient for you. Oh yeah, I want some books, but I left them over there because I'll just go get them. I fetched my stack of books from beside the beanbags where Hanako and I were sitting and returned to the counter. Wow, you read a lot, don't you? I surprised myself with that too, honestly. At least, when I really think about it. I had a lot of free times earlier this year, so I just kind of started reading books to fill that time. I couldn't do much else. I see. But she doesn't say anything else, and just checks out my books for me. I guess this is what they call tact. Holding library books with one arm, I claw in my pocket for the key to the door. A sudden sound behind startles me, making me nearly drop the books I'm carrying or the key that I almost managed to get into the lock. Who is it? I turn around to see who is talking to me. It's Kenji. He seems to be in a friendly mood, although the light glinting off his glasses in the dark gives him a sinister look. It's just me. This makes him pause and lick his lip nervously. Who is me? I don't know anyone else called me. Are you some new guy again? I lost his voice, so I'm gonna just do that. His voice is suddenly strained and quick. Yes, but we met before, yesterday. I don't think so. I would remember someone who I met only yesterday. When was that? Was day is it today? I tried to ignore him. Is he joking or what? Prove that we met before. You live across the hall. You're Kenji. Kenji jumped back, his eye filled with uncomprehending fear. How do you know my name? Damn, this can only mean one or two things. Either we are mad, or you are telling the truth. And I just can't remember it, or you are a spy. He paused. A psychic spy. His eye darts around me, trying to peek into my room, although it's hard to believe he can see anything through those thick glasses. His mood swung from friendly to maniac in less than a minute. I'm not a psychic. How do I know that? I'm not a mind reader. Kenji pointed a finger in my face demandingly. Unlike you! Stop that. Man, we met yesterday. What's wrong with you? I live in this room. Lies! If you think you can pass as Hisao because I legally blind, you are sorely mistaken. You don't even look like him. I mean, the resemblance is real slim. Maybe at a distance, but who do you think you're kidding? I want to grab him by the shoulder and shake him. Exasperated, I rubbed my eyes and let out a heavy sigh. Stay there. Can you come closer? One careful step at a time. I stay still. At least he assaulted me physically, although I doubt he could do much damage even if he did. Oh wait, I see it now. Damn, it is really you. His voice is changing as we talk. Sighing again, and then once again for good measure. I step backward, just in case. What's up, man? You don't look too good, I think. Something wrong? I don't know. Just had something stupid happen to me. A few stupid things, actually. Even if you discount this one. I can't get a proper touch on other people here. And I have no idea if it's because of me or just because of them. I don't know why I'm telling Kenji this to... I don't know why I'm telling this to Kenji. It's not like we have any contact either. That's rough, dude. Yeah, sorry about calling you a psychic spy and all. But you can never be too careful. It's a hard reality we live in. Bro. I'm slowly starting to think that Kenji isn't necessarily living in the same reality as the rest of us. You see, this is how it is. The world, there is no justice. You see, even when I lose, I win because I don't lose the lesson. What does that even mean? It doesn't matter. He dismissed it flatly with a wave of his hand. So what happened? Why the long face? Do you have a long face? It's nothing. I just scared some girl off accidentally. Literally too. She actually ran away from me. Was my fault really? Was it my fault? Really? I think. I'm not really used to all of this yet. A girl? A cute one? Cute? That's a hard question. She has a nice body and really beautiful hair, but the face... I guess it could go either way. My bruh. By Hisao. Anyone's cute. She was cute. Yeah. Cute, I guess. I knew it! There's a lot of cute girls here, and surely disproportionate amount. I believe this is one of the dark secrets of this school. I tried to warn you, man, but did you listen? I don't remember any such warning. Dark secrets? Yes, dark secrets. Extremely dark, like a black hole. Have you noticed the number of girls in this school is slightly but significantly higher than the number of boys? Is 60-40. He turns his head to the left and stares off in the distance at nothing. Why is it like this? I mean, to the untrained eye, it doesn't appear to be that bad. But that's a full 20%. One would think that a school with such a huge pool of women would be a man's dream, but no. What am I supposed to tell you? You could blow your mind. What am I supposed to tell you could blow your mind? Are you ready? I don't know where this is going, but I think I won't be missing much by cutting it out now. No, I am not ready. I only get as far as turning the doorknob before Kenji starts talking again, showing that he doesn't really care if my mind is blown or not. I believe that this school is the battleground, the site of feminist infiltration. This disparity in the number of men to women is a clear sign of how far they have come. In case this cold war turns hot. they will have superiority in numbers. Just another skirmish in the internal world against the force of the feminists. They're everywhere. In Japan, women outnumber men. It's not a 60 to 40 split, but it's only a matter of time, man. Even in America, women are majority by a hair. They're building up their numbers. In the past, the builder of a military has always been the clear sign of intimate war. Japan is just the first step. Our economy is bad ass, and the country itself is small and isolated, yet huge part of Pacific in terms of politic value. The perfect target. They're so cunning. I expected of women. Soon, the day will come when Kenji's voice trailed off anonymously. That's why you can't trust them. They will string you along and then kill you. Just as they kill me, you will end up like me. Oh, hell no. I can't stop myself from blurting out. Hey, what the hell does that mean? You said it, not me. It's the best I can think of. So, you're not supposed to say that. So, you're not supposed to say something like that. Damn, so rude. Where was I? Oh yeah. Fast feminist conspiracy. Stop it. Stop. I lost you way back when there's somewhere around feminist infiltration. Too hard to follow? It's cool. I have some graph and stuff in my room. And puppets. You like puppets? No puppets. You don't like puppets? Okay. Graphs are still cool though, right? He speaks energetically, responding almost before I'm done talking, moving his hand in an animated way as he continued to rant on. This is too strange. I had him pegged as a relatively normal, but it's clear that I was wrong. Something on your mind, dude? Just think about what it's like to be like this last sane man in the insane world. Kenji frowned, looking deeply upset. You mean that's you? That can't be, because I'm the last sane man in the insane world. That is my dream. You can't just steal a man's dream. What the hell? This is part 2 last sane man. It will be invalidated, that whole last part. And that part is kinda important. There can only be one. Like in that foreign movie where they're like could be only one, and in the end there's only one dude left because that was the point. I have never seen anyone talk so heatedly and defensively about absolutely nothing before. Anyway, if you waited here, I can get my graph. I also have a list of other dark and complex conspiracy that has this school holes as tangible as. Quick, finish my analogy for me. Be a pal. I'm going to get bed now. It's extremely late. That doesn't sound like an analogy, but whatever. I like you. You seem like a cool dude. Most people don't understand what I'm talking about when I try to explain the fast feminist conspiracy to them. Denial is a terrible thing. Later. He claps on me the back and then vanished into his room so quickly and quietly. It's like he didn't even open the door, but instead walked right through it like a ghost. I don't know if I can fully digest what happened, so I give up and just go to my room, kicking off my shoes before falling face first into bed. It takes me some time to relax and get up, so I can get started on my homework. It's because the sheets are cool and comfy against my cheeks, and it feels good just lying there with my eyes closed. This school is like some kind of bizarre and surreal island. It's isolated on the top of a mountain, and each patron is stranger than the last. I just can't seem to fit in. What irony. One would think that fitting in a place that made for people who are unfit for anywhere else would be easy. Maybe I'm trying too hard. Although I say that, it doesn't help to take the edge off, and the words are left echoing off my empty walls. I guess it's not as bad as I expected, though. This place really is more of a school and less a hospital pretending it's a school than I thought it would be. If nothing else, the scenery is beautiful. I open one eye, seeing the school books and bottles of pill arranged side by side on my desktop. Maybe this place is too much like a normal school, after all. And we're in it there. That's about 30 minutes. Longer than I expected for this series, for this episode to be. Alright, and we'll just simply save it. Alright, just gonna do something very quick. You guys saw nothing? Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'll see you guys later. Bye.